is saying chapter 10 and started in 17, verse 17, chapter 5 and 17, where it says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets." That it says, nor the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. In 18, he says, "For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass not," it says, "heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled." You understand, brothers and sisters? See? So, the way God have, written this, and, it's locked. That's what's said. It's locked. No matter how much they say they tampered with it and did this to it, did that to it, they couldn't take away the truth to it. You see, brothers and sisters? Yeah. So I hope we took something from the show today that you could take from the show, brothers and sisters. And the show is just aiming toward Black Caucus, turning our hearts back to our Father. We need to understand, Black America, that we really don't have nothing to do with Ukraine. We need to understand we love all people. All people. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers in the IUIC, my only question was, I love my all my races too. Even our big brother Esau, who is not being, who's not being, fair to his little brother Jacob. You know what I mean? And us living over here, we have a natural fear for Esau. And it comes from our forefather Jacob. And just so you can be able to see, as we read in Corinthians, as it was one man brought death into the world, the other man brought resurrection of the dead into the world. You can relate that to things being passed down. You know what I mean? Jesus, he brought resurrection, into the world and passed this down to us. As Adam, from Adam to Jesus, as Adam brought death into the world. You see? But just read 15, go back and read, that again, and you will catch the drift on that. But I'm trying to show you where, as us as black folk has a natural back, toward Esau. Yeah, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, but there's a point where I wanted to read it to you, but you can I want to be more direct too. So let me, please bear with me, brothers and sisters. I'm trying to let the spirit move me. You know, I'm looking for where Jacob ran into Esau at a point in time, and he had he had that natural fear of what his brother may do to him. You see, and I wanted to show you that for yourself that it was a natural reaction. You see, where Jacob came trying to appease himself with Esau, and it turned out that Esau was totally Esau was totally not or should I say Esau was totally how can I say totally the opposite of what Jacob thought that he was gonna do to him. But I'm just showing you his natural reproach, or if that's the correct way to say something that someone that you wasn't expect to see, so to speak. I'm looking for Jacob himself. So I just I don't want to waste you brothers and sisters time. I really don't. But I want you to go look for that, because right now I can't find it. My nerves is just that bad right now. Jesus have mercy, man. Okay. Where is Jacob? It says Jacob had made an end of. Okay, so Jacob. Okay, so it's back here. Jacob ran into Esau. Let me it's in the front. Maybe we can cover it, brothers and sisters, before I lose your attention. Apron. Jacob. So what I'm looking for is in Genesis 25. Okay, brothers and sisters. So okay, but let me make sure that it's in here. What is the exact thing I'm looking for? Okay, wait a minute. It's not in 25. I'm sorry, brothers. Just wait a minute on that one. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Jacob and Esau again. It could be in 27. Okay, let's go to 27. Oh, no. Don't go to 27. Again, don't go to 27. Wait a minute. Okay, so it ain't nowhere over here, but wait a minute. There's more over here. So I'm sorry, brothers. I'm wasting y'all time. Let me let y'all go, man. But you know where I was talking about, and where I was going with it, man, was we have a natural back, toward, what I'm saying, white folk, where, you know what I'm saying, where it, oh man, it's just I'm messed up, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm messed up right now. All the stuff that I'm coming into and that's dawned upon me. It's messing me up. So it's in 33, brothers and sisters. I'm sorry, man. Just my nerves is bad. I'm the things that God is impressing upon me. I'm asking Him to please, in my heart, ready for whatever it is that I ain't got control over. Please, Father, and help me embrace my heart in You. That's just what I'm trying to do and bring to the show. Okay, brothers and sisters, so let's cover this before it get too before it get too late on y'all. So it says here, All right, we start in 33, and this is in Genesis. It says, and Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau. And Esau came, and with him 400 men. Okay, brothers and sisters. So go back to your forefather, Jacob. And won't you stand there with Jacob, huh? Won't you stand there with him, huh? As he seen his big brother come with 400 men, huh? Don't you stand there with him, man. See that a back? And with him 400 men. It says here, and he divided the children. He, Jacob, divided the children. And Leah, okay, our mother for Judah. And until Rachel, unto the two handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost. And Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground several times until he came near to who? To who? To who? That's a nasty one to say. Zah. That's what I'm sitting here telling you. Esau, Esau, Esau. But ain't nobody pointing at the truth that is still our brother. Right? Okay. And it says Esau ran to meet him. Okay? Ran to meet him. But we see what fear his presence had brought to Jacob. You see, he started separating the family and putting them in certain different arrangements. You see? But it says Esau ran to his little brother. Ran. And it said, and embraced him. Ain't that a back locked in? I'm just showing you where it locked in our DNA. Locked in our DNA here. It says, and Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold. See, behold, that's in the back statement. Like, whoa. Do you understand? Like, whoa. That's in the back statement. And it says, behold, Esau came, and with him 400 men. But instead of, his fears being confirmed, what did Esau do? Ran to his little brother and embraced him. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So we'll stop there. I'm just showing you that, it's in our DNA to, have a back toward our brothers and sisters of the Caucasian race. Okay? But like I said, and like Mitch McConnell say, no one alive today had part in enslaving us, and we have to pay attention to that. This is a majority, okay, Congress leader, okay, not a member, leader, okay. He say not nobody alive today, alive. And we have to get that point down here in these communities among our white brothers and sisters. and our Mexican brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? No one alive had anything to do with enslaving us. So what are we fighting? The system, the laws, the system itself, the system that which is at war with other countries right now. The system, the laws, the policies. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what the people is battling. And a lot of our Mexican, Latino brothers and sisters and white Caucasian Esau brothers and sisters. So I say a lot of Ephraims and Esau's is you know is out here, man. It don't got nothing to do with us being slaves. It is the system. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I'm just trying to wake mine up, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I say like what the Bible say, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. God's saying that for a reason. Judah has been separated for a very long time. And I'm not saying that Mexican Latinos didn't take part in some form of a slave trade, but it ain't they slave trade or they slave period isn't a part of us. That's what I'm saying. I love the brothers and sisters too with all my heart. You might, oh, that nigga this, that nigga that. Man, come on, man. We dead out here. They have Cinco de Mayo. We supposed to be supporting who we are as Judah. As the, you say the Hebrew, as we are as Hebrew Israelites. You see, we're still lightweight, leaving each other for dead. Let's get ourselves together and establish first before we start bringing in Ephraim and that's what our father said that that Ephraim and Judah won't be in against each other no more. But that's for Judah. That's after Judah has woken up to who they are first, from beginning to the end. As you see up ahead, and it's like the brothers say, the signs of war. And black folks still on an international scale ain't turned back to our father. So what is that? Where is that putting us? And every year they go by, we're celebrating pagan days, holidays every year, abomination to God. You understand, brothers and sisters? And even on Martin Luther King Day, the Black History Month, we don't even celebrate nothing on those days for Martin Luther King or our Black History Month. So you see how dead that we are. So the solution is, brothers and sisters, is to see us as who we are and start communicating with our brothers and sisters of abroad where we are in other countries too. You know what I mean? And start trying to, communicate and be sent in what we need to help change our tar. To, look at that clip with Bobby, with Bobby and Whitney, and them visiting Demona. Look how they dressed. Look at them. And then go to Demona and see they set up and see how we are dressed, turning to our father. Our tar is a part of turning back to our father too, brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? And in which black Americans, we don't even participate in our identity as Hebrews. You see, where this show is trying to wake us up to our nationality as, and being in America as black Americans, and under black American, Mitch McConnell saying we don't know who to give reparations to. It's been so long ago, we don't know who to give it to. Ain't nobody today had nothing to do with that. You see? Yeah, that sound like a puppet talking. You see, what did he say? He say, I too is a descendant of a slave owner. That's what Mitch McConnell say. He's representing himself being a descendant of a slave owner. I too is a descendant of a slave owner. I am a descendant of a slave owner. And I don't think reparations be a good idea. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So why can't we step up to the plate? Just as our brothers, the Hebrew Israelites, the army of our Father is stepping up to the plate and serving His word, spreading His word. We need to wake up also and start to take something from our culture and start putting it in our hearts. Just like I put in my heart, He needs Judah to come together. By any means necessary, Judah must come together. Who is Judah? That's all black organization and groups, on down to us Sleepy Jakes. It starts here, brothers and sisters, in our hearts. So that's why I was saying, subscribe to the channel and let's start communicating with each other. We start communicating with each other, then we can get a tar sent over here from Africa. Holy attar, okay, or our righteous attar. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? Like in the days of old, you got to look at how we was dressing, our kind of linen we was dressing in the times of old, how we was dressed. In the times of old. Let me get a picture or two up. This is how we dress in the times of old. You see our tar? You see our tar, brothers and sisters? You still see the sisters? On one video, I said the sisters was making blankets, but they really making baskets. And somebody's always misguided with this. Man, look, I'm going to show it to you again. I was just trying to say, man, that, we have culture that we not supporting. Just like the Chinese have culture, we have culture that we're not even supporting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're making baskets, but they also made those cloths that they have on. And this is what we have done, brothers and sisters. This is what we're throwing away. That we have the ability to clothe ourselves, to feed ourselves, if we was to come together. You see what I'm saying? And I think we still got the coming together kind of twisted, because we believe that we don't know where to start. It's, you see, look at the sisters here, how they dress. These are times are old, in which I'm showing you these pictures to say, brothers and sisters, this is a new age for us now. We started supporting our traditions now. Think of the type of attar that we will be, coming into. A kind of attar that connects us back to who we are. You see? So it starts there too, and even the culture, our celebrations and what God pulled us through. But like I said, we practicing these pagan days, and the whole world see it's an abomination of God. So, like I said, brothers and sisters, it scares me, but I scare and fear for our Father. That's all. All right, brothers and sisters, hope to see you on the next video. And hope that you there. And whatever God put on my heart right now, I'm gonna pretty much share it with you, brothers and sisters. But right now, like I said, We trying to see the outcome to all this too. You know, like I say, us as Black Americans, brothers and sisters, we have to come back in our heart. Cause if this thing don't go right with America, and bagging out of Ukraine, or something taking place where it'll prevent a World War III, then we may be doomed in a World War III. So, if you got it in your heart, you as a sleepy J want to kind of wake up to your Hebrew nationality, then start here at the Black American Hebrew Israelite unity discussion. Because we are Hebrew Israelites. But we want to make it clear here for Mitch McConnell, Nero Jadler, Sylvia Garcia, who to give it to. Because it's coming out of their mouth. It won't be a good idea, and they don't know who to give it to. So let's put Black American on there to let them know that we're still here and we are among you. Please recognize us. Please give us what we need to better ourselves and to carry on and so on and so forth. Because we are living in a heritage of an oppressor. You know what I mean? And not the heritage and culture and traditions of our Father. So I'm just saying, brothers and sisters, in the midst of war, we can't reach out to all of us. So let's start here on this show to show intent that we want free and by coming back to our Father. You know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So, and Saturday is God's rest day, as it's been put upon us, forcefully by this government to bring in Sunday as, the rest day when it's Saturday. So let us in our hearts, brothers and sisters, this coming Saturday, worship and praise our Father. Please. That way, if anything's, unclear happen on a pagan holiday, okay, in the front of the world, in our hearts, at least we can give it that pure intent back to our Father and not go, in our hearts in that sin that we was taught, in that though, in that paganism and the adulteries and everything that we've been taught in this country to damage our spirit. At least God can see wherever we go from here, our intent was to get back to Him. That's what we're trying to do on this show, to get back to our Father, and starting in our hearts. All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, it's like He go see the intent of everybody around the world. But the brothers is already telling you what God is trying to prepare for. So I'm just saying on this show, let us prepare to turn our hearts back to our Father by communicating with Him, asking us to give us readiness of heart. Just like Jesus was praying to our Father, asking Him to let it be His will and not our own. Let it be our Father's will, man. Because we don't got nothing to do with what Joe Biden is sending to Ukraine. We don't got nothing to do with that. We look up to the Congressional Black Caucus. That's a political cabinet inside of the White House who got access to those chair members and to sit up in there and try to have a decent, debate on what needs to be done about certain things. They didn't blew this all the way, man. It went from helping them with 3 million to all outrageous money to like, where's that going? You see? And it's a smack in our face right here. That's why it hurts me that we got powerful groups out that's not on the coming together of Judah. Let's get Judah together first, then worry about Israel. How can Israel unite without there's no Judah? I just don't understand. How can Israel unite without Judah not being together? I don't understand. There can't be an Israel if there's no Judah. It says his scepter shall not depart from us. I love my brothers and sisters too, man. White America, Mexicans, Chinese, I love them too. But they have something we don't have, brothers and sisters. They have the will to support their culture, their own. Even though the white man may have paganism as his culture, okay, we still have to respect that because we've been up under that for over 400 years forcefully. Forcefully. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So we got and then you got the Chinese representing their culture. When are we, as the Hebrew Israelites, going to practice our culture? You see what I'm saying? This has to, get all four corners of the United States of America. All four. And find out a way we can get BNC back on board. Y'all sleeping on our eye in the sky. Y'all, we sleeping on BNC. BNC is gonna come and wake us up to things that the white folk is woke up to because they got ABC and all these other news channels they could see. Black people can't see. You remember when Bill Cosby was trying to buy one of those news channels? Remember that in history? And then when they seen what he was trying to do for us, that's when all this started happening to him. You see what I'm saying? What he's going through now. You see? So BNC, man, is black people reporting news for black people. You see what I'm saying? This is why we need to get them up and running. If they was up and running, they would have us abreast on real time politics, real time everything. You see what I'm saying? And the CBCF should communicate with the NAACP